Hey, this is Bree Jolise, and I'm coming to you with a story time. This will be my first story time ever. I've been wanting to do my channel for the longest time, but never got around to it. I've been so busy with school and all of that stuff, which I'm sure you guys can relate. I just finished school to be a nursing assistant, and I do feel under the weather. Like, this is not my normal voice or the way I really sound. I had taken the flu shot. I mean, I didn't have to take the flu shot, but they told me that I wouldn't be able to be in the facility without a mask. So I would have to wear a mask the whole time I'm in the facility if I didn't have my flu shot, and I didn't want to do that, okay? So I just took the flu shot, and guess what? I got the flu. So I'm here. But I wanted to make this video. I wanted to finally do it. I didn't want to wait anymore. I just bought a ring light and a tripod, and I'm like excited. So I just want to get it over with and everything. So I hope you enjoy my story times. I have so much story times about different situations in my life. My friend's been telling me I should do YouTube to tell my stories because they're crazy, and some are funny and some are not so funny. Today I will tell the story about, I feel like I should tell the story time about me fighting for my friend. I think that should be my first story, and then I feel like that one will lead to other stories. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so let me get into the story. So boom, my friends, which we're not friends anymore, for a reason I'll discuss next story time, but I'm just gonna name her Bestie. And the person I fought, which is her, was her best friend, I'm gonna name her Layla. Okay, so Layla, boom, me and Layla, we were cool because we were mutual friends. We've all hung out together before. This takes place when I was in 10th grade. I was 15, turning 16. My birthday's in January, so yeah. I'm 22 now, so this was a ways back, okay? Bestie was 13 years old, or 14. Whatever. She was always 2 years younger than me. So anyway, one day, let's start it off from here. I was walking home with Bestie, and we were just discussing, like, because the high school we used to go to, every day was a fight. Like, it could be wintertime and people were fighting. It didn't matter the weather, people were fighting, okay? After school, in school, whatever. So that's just the environment we lived in. So we were just talking about it, walking home from school, and she was just saying, like, what if I get jumped? Because a lot of people were getting jumped at that school. That's what majority of the fights were. People jumping each other, brawls, all of that. So she was just like, if I get jumped, will you jump in for me? And I was just like, a doy, like a duh. Of course I'm gonna jump in for you. Like, you're my best friend, of course. So she was just saying how she didn't think that Layla would jump in for her. And I was just like, I don't think she will either. Like, whatever. Like, if you don't think she will, then she definitely won't. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the way life is, life came full circle. Like, sis, like, the next day, okay? The next day came around. I decided not to go to school because I didn't feel like it, which was very bad of me, but whatever. And so after school, I was on Facebook, and I seen a video of Bestie getting jumped. And I was just like, wow, like, the way life is, it's like, you know, speaking things into existence. I'm gonna make a video about that too, the law of attraction and stuff. That was really like the case in her case, and that came so fast. But yeah, so she got jumped, and in the video you seen the person put the camera on Layla, and Layla was just standing there watching her friend get jumped. So when it was all said and done and I actually met up with Bestie, we were just talking it out, and she was just like crying and upset that Layla like really didn't help her out. So I believe it was like the next day I went to school and I confronted Layla because I'm like, you're disgusting. Like, you're despicable. Like, why would you watch your best friend get jumped? She's like, oh, cop and please. Like, if you don't know what cop and please is basically saying that you didn't do what you really did. So she's cop and please saying, oh, I wasn't there, blah blah blah. I'm like, yes you were. Like, you was there. So like, why would you watch your best friend get jumped? She's like, you know, going off like she wasn't there. And I'm just like, all right, whatever. I ain't finna argue with you right now. So, time goes on, but my bestie still hurt because, like, you got jumped. Like, she got jumped. Like, her body's sore and everything. And that hurt my feelings because I looked at her as a sister. Like, and I was just like, that's crazy. Like I wouldn't, me as a person, like, we're both, if it came down to it, we're both getting fucked up. Like, we're both fighting together. Like, if we both gotta get beat up, we both gotta get beat up. But Layla wasn't like that, apparently. So I was just very upset, and I forgot how we ended up like arguing on Facebook, but we were arguing in Messenger. It wasn't like on post, but we were arguing on Messenger about her not jumping in for my best friend. I was like, so what you want to do? Like, basically, because that's me all day, every day. Like, I'm not gonna argue with you for mad long. Like, that's not me. Sooner or later I'm gonna ask you what you want to do. Like, because we're not gonna keep arguing. Like, and it's not even like long. I'm not arguing with you for long. Like, I'm gonna ask you, do you want to square up? That's it. So I asked her, like, so you want to fight? Because I want to fight. That's what matter of fact, that's what I said. I said I want to fight because you just really sat there and fucking watched her get jumped. Like, if I was Bestie, I would have fought her myself. You're my best friend and you're gonna watch me get jumped. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she was like, yeah, we could fight, blase blase. She was like, meet me at Taco Bell after school. I'm like, nah. Because, okay, if you from where I'm from, you would know that if you go to Taco Bell after school, you're getting jumped. Like, everyone's gonna be there. Majority, first of all, in high school and school general, I wasn't popular and I didn't have much friends or whatever. So when it came down to it, I would have been alone in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Alone and fighting for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it came to getting jumped. And this beautiful face, it's not getting jumped. Like, I'm not getting jumped. I'm sorry. Like, that's not gonna happen. So I was just like, I'm gonna see you when I see you, because I'm gonna see you one day. Like, so she was like, all right, whatever, like, fuck out of here. And that was the end of the conversation. So summertime came around. It was school was over and stuff, and I'm riding bikes and stuff with my cousin and my brother. Shout out to Stina and Byron. We were riding bikes in the neighborhood with the little kids and stuff, and I get a call from Bestie, and Bestie's like, yo, you wouldn't believe who at the park. So I'm like, who's at the park? She's like, Layla. And I was like, bet, I'm on my way. That's all she had to say. Like, Layla's at the park, copy. So I went and I told my cousin and my brother, like, I'm about to go to the park. Like, I'm about to go fight. They could have came if they wanted to. If they didn't want to, I didn't care, because I was going to the park to fight. So they were like, all right, like, so we go to the park or whatever, and Layla's on the swings with her brother and sisters or whatever. Like, she had the little kids with her or whatever. So I let her get off the swings because she was with them. Like, they were swinging all together and stuff. And I let her get off the swings. Usually, let me tell you, when people say it's on sight, it's on sight. As soon as you see them, you beat their ass. But I wasn't on that type of timing because after all, I still have a little heart. You know, I still got a heart. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't want to, like, fight and then we tumbling into little kids. The kids ain't have nothing to do with nothing. So we walked over to, like, an open area or whatever in the park, and we proceeded to fight. Now, you know, females, when they about to fight you, what's the first thing a female do? What's the first thing a female do? They pull your hair Oh my God. When I tell you I was so mad because first of all, when I fight, I don't pull hair. Like, I'm trying to fight you like a nigga. We gonna square up. If we start like this, why you grabbing for hair? Like, why are you doing that? Like, so let me tell you, my sister-in-law just did my weave the day before. You know how tight I was. She just did my weave. She just did my sewing. Now nowadays I don't do sewings. Who I'm not gonna say who do sewings because people still do sewings, but I don't do sewings. Like I do a wig. Like I do wigs. Okay, so we like this. We like this. I hate fights like that. I hate seeing fights like that. Oh my God. So I'm trying to get her whatever. She's pulling my weave so hard that my tracks fall out. So I'm like, thank God. So now I'm up like this and I'm like slapboxing her. Which, let me tell you, this was my first fight, okay? Prior to that, I used to fight my brother and my sister, and we used to like slap box. So I wasn't used to like punching, you know what I'm saying? And so I was slap boxing her, and my cousin Stina, she's on the side like, Brianna, close your fist. Brianna, close your fist. Like, punch her. So I'm like, oh shit, and I start punching her, whatever. Lo and behold, one of the parents in the park, they come over and break up the fight. So he's like yelling at us like, what's wrong with y'all? You know, he's actually cursing at us, but he's like, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all don't need to be fighting around all these little kids, blase. And I wasn't really caring. Like, while he's yelling at me, I'm yelling at her. Like, I'm calling her all types of names, and people are laughing at what I'm saying because, you know, in my family, sarcasm runs in the family, and harsh words and bad arguments, you know what I'm saying? So I've always been that way. I will really hurt you with my words. I don't even have to fight you. Like, if I tell you some shit, your feelings is gonna be hurt. I always been like that. So yeah, everyone's laughing at her and everything that I'm saying and stuff. So I tell her like, whatever, because they was threatening to call the cops on us. So I was like, meet me on Jefferson. So she's like, I bet. One thing I can say about her, she was like actually about it when it came to fighting me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, but where was that energy when you was when your friend was getting jumped? Like, where was all that energy? Like, I'm confused. So I'm sorry guys if I'm sniffling and stuff, but I don't feel well. But anyway, I think she went to go drop off her little brother and sister or whatever, and I went to my house because I live down the block from the park. Put on shoes and I put on a scarf to wrap up whatever left of hair that she didn't pull out of my head. You know what I'm saying? So I wrapped that bitch up and I was out the door. I didn't tell my mom. I didn't tell my two sisters, which my sister was upstairs and my other sister lived in the basement. And my mom lived, like, her room was next to mine. I didn't tell nobody that I was about to go back out and fight again. So I'm walking down the block. Before I know it, is mad dudes down there. My crush was down there. Oh, I got a couple story times about him because, you know, he wasn't right. He wasn't real right at all. We was waiting on her. So everybody pulling out their phone like, you about to fight, you about to fuck her up, blah, blah, blah. So my cousin come over to me like, yo, you know what Bestie just said about you? So I'm like, what? Like, what'd she say? So she's like, oh, Bestie just said that if you get jumped, she's not helping you fight. So I was just like, what? Like, it was funny to me because, ironically, I'm fighting for you because you got jumped and your best friend didn't help you. So I went to Bestie and I was like, yo, like, you said da-da-da-da. She was like, no, why would I say that, blah, 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 like, cop and please. And I was just like, all right, whatever. Like, I brushed it off because at the end of the day, I knew Bestie wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, me, I don't like to fight, but I fight because you're not about to play me, you know? Or if I feel strongly about something, I will fight you. Like, I have another fight story that I'm gonna tell. That one was Ridiculous. So Layla ends up coming finally, and we get to scrapping. Now we fighting for a good amount of time. Honestly, we were fighting for a good amount of time. This time she couldn't be able to pull my hair. I wasn't pulling her hair either. We both fall to the ground because we're both tired. She kicks me in my face, okay, and I'm still on the ground because like I was tired as fuck. Like, so someone picks her ass up. Someone picked her ass up. Nobody picked my ass up. My cousin and my brother are screaming at me like, Brianna, get up. Brianna, get up off the ground. And I'm just sitting there like on the ground like, why nobody picking me up? Why I get tough love? Why I'm getting tough love? Why nobody picked me up? Like they picked her ass up. And funny thing is, my sister was so mad after the fact because she was like, nobody picked you up and they let you get kicked in the face. But nobody picked you up or tried to jump in for you when she kicked you in the face. See, then that's probably why I should have told my sister I was fighting, because my sister would have wowed her the fuck out after she kicked me in my face. Shout out to you, Nakia. Shout out to you, bitch. So anyway, so I get up and then the niggas, like, everybody's recording this is all world star and shit, and everybody's screaming like, well, the niggas, you know, niggas is ignorant, ignorant, okay? They like, she got nuggets, she got nuggets. And then I'm like, who got nuggets? Like, I'm looking around like, what the fuck? Layla standing all to the side like this. I don't know who handed me their phone, but they showed me, like, and I seen that I had a knot right here. They call my knot nuggets. Oh my God. So anyway, so at this point I'm livid. Like, now I'm Rambo. I'm going Rambo on this bitch, period, point blank, period. So I run after her, like, and I start fucking her up. Like, the niggas was like, oh, she's throwing haymakers, she's throwing haymakers and shit, and I'm really fucking this bitch up. Before I know it, my mom, my sisters come down the block, my mom's friend come down the block, and they like, oh my God, Brianna, why you ain't tell us that you was fighting, blah blah blah. So everybody's dispersing and shit, and they walking back down to the park and going down streets and shit. Everybody was dispersing. So I still want to fight because I'm never done. I'm never done fighting. Once my adrenaline is there, I still want to fight. So my mom's friend is like talking to me like, are you fighting in the street, blah blah blah, and she's Jamaican, so I can't do the accent, but I didn't want to hear nothing. I didn't want to hear anything because it's done. It's already done. Like, nobody was around when I was fighting. No one was around when I got kicked in the face. Like, whatever. So my sister's like, why you didn't call us? We heard that you came to the house, but you didn't tell us you was fighting. And I was like, cause I didn't need to. Like, I wasn't thinking like that. Like, I just wanted to get in and go out and fight this bitch. Like, that's it. Why my sister, my oldest sister, oh my God, why my oldest sister, my oldest sister came down the street. It's summertime. It's hot. This bitch is in some sweats and Timbs, ready to throw down. This bitch ready to stomp the yard on a bitch. Like, yo, she had one leg cocked up, okay, with her Timbs, bro. I was so weak. Every time something's going down, my sister always got sweatpants, one leg cocked up, and fucking Timbs. I tell you, no lie. So yeah, so the girl Layla walking down the block, and my sister, my middle sister, is walking after her. Nakia, she walking after her, and she's like, yo, my sister still want to fight. She like, Brianna, you want to fight still? I'm like, yeah. She like, my sister want to fight. Now the police is patrolling now because I'm sure they called the cops from the park, and they probably called the cops from the neighborhood because, you know, people fighting, and it was a group of people, a nice group of people. So the cops is patrolling and everybody's like, chill, chill, chill. Because all they got to do is see us start fighting again, and then they arresting us. So my sister like, I don't care. Like, I'm going to get out the next day. I'm going to get out the next day. My sister's crazy. So I was like, I don't want to fight no more. Like, she was done. When I looked, sis had a busted lip and her eye was shut. So I was happy. Like, I left with my nugget. But sis' eye was shut and her lip was busted. I ain't give a fuck about nothing else because I did my job. I did my job, okay? So I was just like, whatever, like, and I went home, and my sister was mad because nobody helped me up. My cousin and my brother was screaming at me like, bitch, get up, but they ain't help me up. So she was tight, but we was talking about that shit for like a week, and Bestie was so hyped. Like, Bestie was so happy that I fought Layla, but bitch, what the fuck? Like, you should have fought her. Like, when it was all said and done, I was just sitting there like, this shit was so stupid. Like, you should have fought her, because that's your friend. Like, she had loyalty towards you, not me. Like, but anyway, that's the time that I had to beat ass, okay? Whoop ass. Yeah. Yeah, for my bestie, which we not besties no more, but that's a whole nother story time. But anyway, guys, I hope you like the story time, and I hope you like, subscribe, comment. You could comment anything. Just comment, just share, like, subscribe, get your girl popping. You know what I'm saying? Because I got some crazy story times, okay? I'm going to put them shits out either way if I don't get no views. If I get 1 view, I'm still going to put more stories out. But, you know, show your girl some love. You know what I'm saying? Show me some love, you know? Show me some love. Bye.